from actual wearing point of view, I actually prefer the feel of these than my normal standard motorbike gloves, which are sort of a cross between summer and winter ones. Yeehaw! I bought some Savio heated motorbike gloves. They came the other week. Going to charge them up today, if everything's in the box, of course, and then see how good they actually are. They cost £130 approximately. They're supposed to be waterproof as well. I've seen a few people do reviews on Facebook. I've been looking for quite a while, and there's that many options available. It's quite difficult to decide which ones to get. So when Connect, it's well packaged. Yeah, should have used scissors. Get down the end. Blimey. Here we are. Intelligent heating. Intelligent heating opened by somebody unintelligent. So what I need, that's the charging cable. That looks quite long, that does. That could probably be, not sure it's long enough to go to the charger on the motorbike. Have a look. Because obviously on the Royal Enfield, it's got a USB charging point. But having said that, I doubt I would actually be, oh yeah, that's quite, yeah. That would probably, yeah, that would actually reach that. That would actually reach that would. But I don't think that would be necessary to do that. I'm presuming. So it's got 3 levels of heating. Obviously low, medium and high. They come in various different styles. These ones are extra large. They're quite heavy. So you've got the little wiper bit there for your screen, which is pretty good. You've got it on both of the hands. The reason why I wanted these ones is because they've got a long gauntlet, so it can go over the top of my jacket. I know some people don't like over the top of the jacket, rather have it tucked in, but well, they feel quite comfortable. Right, so I'm going to put them on charge now, and then once they've charged, which is probably about 4 hours, I'll take them out and see what they like in the cold weather. Soggy seat. Okay. Here goes. Well, hopefully the rain will stay off. So far I've got them on the high setting. I can feel the heat through the fingers and on the back of the hand. It's not intrusive though. Be interested if it gets too hot after 5 or 10 minutes, but if so I'll just have to turn it down. Yeah, the weather's not too bad today.
temperature wise, it's actually only 8.5 degrees. I wouldn't have bothered to go out if I knew it was going to rain, but when I first took the bike outside this morning, it was blue sky. That little wiper blade which is on the glove is actually pretty good. You got them on either side, left and right. Oh no, I shouldn't have come this way. I got a feeling it was going to be flooded. Yeah, I go this way to from work, and it always gets flooded, which is okay when I'm driving in a lorry. Well, I suppose this is also going to be a test of this waterproof suit I brought. It is actually only a cheap one from eBay, 30 quid. So it's not going to be waterproof, it's only going to be a showerproof. We've had an amazing amount of rain this month or so. The roads around Yeovil and Shaftesbury have been flooded. In fact, the 303 was closed the other day, round by Podimore. I think if you were doing a lot of cold weather riding, then obviously it'd be beneficial to have the heated grips as well. Because I don't tend to do that, I'm not sure whether I'll bother or not. I'm not sure what to make of the gloves really at the moment. It's I can feel the warmth, but I was expecting them to be a lot hotter on level 3. I think maybe you'd notice more if it was actually really cold weather. I did think that I was going to have to turn them down from level 3, but I thought they were going to be like those little heated hand grips I had before. Well, probably trouser pockets, and they were way too hot on level 3. In fact, on level 2. I was expecting something similar to that. Yeah, that's a really useful addition, that little piece of rubber on the glove for wiping the visor. Oh, big puddle up ahead. I'm not sure how good these tyres are in the wet. They are the ones obviously which came with the Royal Enfield. Can't remember what the brand is. I know I've seen a few videos where they're not particularly rated when in bad weather, but flipping heck. Well, so far the rain hasn't been bad at all. Hopefully it's going to stay off. I'm not really bothered about getting all the mud on the bike. It was already dirty anyway. Does need a clean. I'll probably end up waiting for get some nice weather if I'm going to intend to go out regular. That's why I like this type actually, with the black wheels rather than the classic. I couldn't be bothered to polish all that silver up, or the chrome should I say. I've got more better things to do than that, like lying down. Well, I'm heading to the dock. Wasn't intentional, just following the road. Well, these roads aren't as bad as I expected them to be. I was expecting them to be an awful lot more mud. Obviously the amount of rainfall has cleared a lot of it out the way. It's still obviously in the middle, but that's basically all year round type thing, that is. But the edges are fine. I'm now on 2,580 miles, so another couple of months, I think, or maybe March, I'll get it booked in for the 3,000 mile service. Well, so far this cheap suit seems to have done the trick of keeping the rain out, but I think that'll tell if it rains more, and also when I get home if my jeans look wet. But I have actually got a waterproof coat underneath this. Oh, beautiful rainbow. I'm going to turn round. I don't think the GoPro will probably pick that up, or if it does, it's not going to be very clear, but that's a really cool rainbow there. Hopefully I'll find a pot of gold, could do with it. God, it's so dark. This motorbike is really cool for going slow around country lanes, getting a chance to look at the scenery. It's going to be interesting when I do go on a long trip later on in this year, God willing. I'm not sure where I am now. Well, I think right goes back to Gillingham. Oh yes, Seat is the name, I think, the tyres which are on the Royal Enfield. I have seen somebody on a forum saying Avon tyres are very good. So once these tyres are worn, I would actually get them replaced with a more reputable brand. Not that I've had any issue with these, but I think at the end of the day there is a price and quality aspect, and at the end of the day the only thing keeping yourself upright is your tyres. And as I don't do high mileage anyway, they would probably last several years. Little bridge, little tunnel. Let's go that way. Yeah, well, back to the gloves. Yeah, I've been wearing them now for about 20 minutes or half an hour. My hands are warm, but I was expecting them to feel hot. I was expecting level 3 to be too warm. Which I don't know if that's usual with these. I mean, it's obviously it is noticeable, and my hands are warm. I was just like expecting them to feel, I don't know, hot. I suppose. But the only thing with having one item of heated clothes, like the gloves, is it's making me wish I had a heated seat, or maybe there's a pad or something. I'll have a look, see if you can get a heated pad. I've got a heated seat in my car and a heated seat in my lorry, and I do like to have a heated seat. So I don't know, I'll look into that. I've done 125 miles on this tank, and it's showing on between 2 and 3 bars at the moment, so less than half. Keeps going up and down. There is a very, very noticeable difference with this when tootling around like this to sitting on the dual carriageway. But again, that's the same with any vehicle, isn't it? I mean, the other thing with tootling around on this is you do get the vibrations through the foot pegs and the handlebars, and at these sort of speeds it's not uncomfortable or irritating in any way. But I have noticed when I spend longer times at high speed, or should I say 65 mile an hour, then you get off and your hands are tingling, and that's sort of only keeping up high speeds for 10-15 minutes. I mean, they are a comfortable glove. They're not restrictive. They're actually very quite light as well. I'm surprised how light they are. So what I do like about them is they have got that USB charger, and the cable is pretty long. So if I did intend to go out on a ride of more than a couple of hours, which is what they say these batteries last on highest level. For example, if I went down to Weymouth, that's a good hour's trip each way, plus obviously riding around there, so that'd be like a, you know, easier 3-hour trip, 4-hour trip. Then it'd be nice to have them on all the time. This road, this lane is called Dry Lane, and I'm not sure why it's called Dry Lane, because I don't know whether somebody was having a joke at one time, because this part of the outskirts of Gillingham is always wet, because you get a lot of runoff from the fields, and maybe it was somebody at the time just thought he was having a little joke. I think this heads back towards Bourton. Yeah, Bourton. Yeah, it's more fun just to take your time. Oh, tootling around. .303 is very quiet today. Just going over the bridge now. Over on the left is an old Zeals Air Force, well, it's not Air Force, runway. We'll put a video up about that once the weather gets better. But there's also a tower nearby called King Alfred's Tower, which I think was in the late 40s. A plane, I've got a feeling it's an American plane, was heading to land at Zeals, and it hit the King Alfred's Tower, and obviously killed all the crew members. Blimey, rain's coming down more now, but still enjoying it. This road comes out towards near Stourhead Gardens, which in winter time they have a Christmas light display, which is actually very good. You get loads of people go there, and there's food to get and everything. And the gardens are pretty good to look at during the summer. Maybe we'll, me and my wife, once the weather gets better, we'll do a trip out to there as well. Especially as it's only like a few miles from home, but it's got to be good weather. There's no way my wife would be interested. Oh, actually, no, I think I'll go the other way. Be interested to come out if the weather's shit. Oh, fuck's sake! Ugh. Skidded on the wet leaves. That's scary. Sorry for the swearing. A front wheel skid even at slow speed is scary. Whew. Nearly dropped it. Blimey. It's very busy. Stourhead Gardens, even with the weather being rubbish. We do have an abundance of beautiful little historic villages and lanes to go around on. Unfortunately, my camera's on my chest, so otherwise I would have been showing you this Towerhead Gardens, I think it's Aphrodite Temple, what you can see over the other side of the lake, and another one up on the hill on the left. But like I say, if we come here when the weather gets a bit better, we'll actually have a ride out here and then a walk around the Towerhead Gardens. Wet leaves are as bad as ice, literally, and I don't think any road tyres would be of any use of hitting some wet leaves. I think even if I did have Avon on when I went over them, I would have skidded the front wheel. It's only the second time I've skidded the front wheel, and luckily both times I've been going just literally walking speed. First time was when I hit some mud, and again that was just literally a couple of feet of skid, but it's like, oh, it's very unnerving. Oh shit, this is bloody hell. A lot of mulchy type leaves there. I think I'm going to head back home now. I don't want to risk keep going around these lanes now. These ones have got a lot more mud on than the other ones. My feet are getting pretty cool as well. Hands, well, warm, but like I say, I was expecting them to feel the heat a lot more than that. Maybe you'd notice the benefit more if it was really cold weather. Maybe if we get some really, because it's just still winter time. Maybe if we get some really cold weather, I'll try them out walking, see what they feel like. So I'm gonna be heading back into Bourton. This is Pencilwood here. I think. Oh, okay, a big tractor. I'll move over. I'd have a losing battle with that guy. Oh, it's getting the back wheel then, so it's accelerated away. Yeah, it's definitely enough for one day. I'm concerned I'm going to be on my ass if I keep going round these lanes. sure. It's hard to judge the worth of the gloves because I've never ever tried heated gloves before, so I don't know whether the heating element's better or worse. Like I say, I did watch a few videos, well, quite a few different ones actually, and I don't know. I think time will tell. I mean, they're certainly comfortable, and I do feel the warmth. I think the time will tell whether the batteries continue to work well and charge. I can't judge the waterproofness at the moment either because it hasn't been raining very much. But they're certainly better than my previous ones. Well, home sweet home and 28.9 miles.